Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be discussing about crypto Bitcoin. Yesterday we had a crazy pump. Oh my god. Like we used to say yesterday, we were saying that Bitcoin could have experienced an inverted head and shoulder. We could see more upside coming. What I also stated was that according to the 2 years Treasury Yield that it was forming a bear flag, I was anticipating a break to the upside, and this has happened because of course the CPI report came in line with expectation, with inflation coming down a little bit, which was very positive for the markets. The markets reacted very positively to the news, and therefore Bitcoin pumped like crazy. But you ask yourself now, what is going to be happening from here? Guys, before we continue, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We post one video every single day. I also want to show you our VIP group yesterday. What we did was insane. Look at this: 27, 104, 108, 18%, 37%. What is this? 40%, 54%. Guys, we just killed it. We literally killed it yesterday. So, and we call all of this, of course, in advance. So we just traded the breakout. We put very strict rules that if you were going to one area, it would have been long and short, and this has happened. So if you want to join the VIP group, guys, link in the description below, and then you can access. But now let's have a look at BTC, at Bitcoin. I'm gonna go on the daily chart and understand where we are. Guys, we had a beautiful breakout. I mean, that was insane. So we broke that previous level of resistance we had over here, and then we started to fly this way. We closed this candle around this area, and now it looks amazing. But of course we need to understand what's going to be happening after this movement to the upside. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to connect these points over here and also this point over here and see where we could actually go to. So looking at the chart right now, guys, Bitcoin has had that crazy pump, almost like a 10% pump in a matter of a day. And if I had to talk about technical analysis, right, as a technical trader, what I could be expecting right now, it will be Bitcoin to cool off a little bit and go back a little bit to the upside. Now, I'm not saying that this correction now to 64,000 ish, let's say 64,000, 63,800 is gonna come straight away, because we might actually continue to go higher. But what I'm saying is be very careful, because right now from a technical point of view we are quite overstretched, and actually it will be healthy for Bitcoin to potentially go down here and then to continue up this area. This is a very important level that we have to have a look at. $68,000 to $69,000 is going to be a very big level of resistance, okay? Because first of all, we are in this bull flag at the moment, so we're gonna be able to break this flag over here. Let me just draw the flag a little bit better. So we probably have to go above $69,000 to confirm that this flag is actually is going to be broken to the upside. But also what we can do as well, we can have a look with our Fibonacci retracements, and as you can see here, if we're going to be able to break, it's going to do it from this point to this point over here, if you're going to be able to break this 78.6% at 68,500, and we're going to be able to close above over here, that's going to be very positive, and then we could potentially see a continuation to the upside, at least up to this previous all-time high at $74,000. And as you can see, our Fibonacci extension is saying that if we're going to be able to break that, next one is going to be 80,000 and then 95,000. So it's very, very early to say right now that what is going to be happening in the future. But again, if this, guys, is actually the start of this bull flag, then I'm gonna just show you again, but we can actually calculate this bull flag from here to here. And it's also very difficult to say, is the bull flag started from here or from here? But let's say it's gonna only start from here, and then we just go from here to here. Then the bull flag could bring us to roughly from here at $82,000. So $80,000, like we said before. That could actually be in line with the expectation that potentially by next 3 weeks or next month we could go as high as 80,000. But again, we got to work on levels, and the first level I can see it's, as I said before, 68,500, 69,000. We're going to break that, then we can go up to 74. We're going to break the 74, we can go to 80, but never think, oh, we're going to go to 80,000 and that's about it. So I also want to show you guys, and I want to be a little bit today, I want to sound like the typical perma bear, the doomdays guy caller that thinks everything is negative, that Bitcoin is going to go to zero. But also remember something, guys, that this could only be, I'm not saying like, that it is, but this could only be just a correction. Let's say, for example, what could be is that we could probably have pump around this area, and then this area is going to find a big level of resistance, and then we might have one more move going down to this area over here, maybe 54,000, 53,000. Guys, I don't think this is the most likely scenario, but it's something I would like you to keep in the back of your mind, because lots of people are just completely blinded. Right now, you can see the YouTube video channels feed, everybody with rockets, all Bitcoin is going to go to $59,000 million. Everybody's so euphoric. So this is the time where you got to be very, very careful. Listen, I'm not saying that we're going to see this. I'm expecting more if we're going to go to the upside, but there is something to take into consideration. So careful once you're going to reach this level over here. If you're going to see a rejection, be very careful about that. Also, let's go and let's elaborate a little bit more about that intraday, where I said before, you can see like, we broke this level over here. So what will be very healthy for BTC right now will be to actually cool off a little bit and go down to maybe $64,000-ish, and then have a big pump to the upside. So that's what I want to see. That could be very, very healthy. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, might go straight up, but at the moment, that's, I think, will be the healthiest level of consolidation you can see, a healthiest level of correction. But so far, so good. It looks like that things are getting very interesting. But maybe we can go also on the macro chart and see what's happening with the macro. I mean, we touched over here, we touch exactly this line over here, the what's it called, the 9 EMA, big beautiful rebound back to the upside, and now it looks like could be continuing to go to the upside. And looking at, even at this, it could be something like this. Could be one movement here, correction, and then another movement here, bring it to $100,000 by roughly August or September. And is it going to happen? Well, there is a big opportunity for this to happen around the end of August, September. But again, we have to have a look at data every single day. So we're going to see what's going to be happening after. Now let's also have a look at the DXY, for example, to see where we are with the dollar. If we're going to see more continuation to the downside. So I'm going to go and put the weekly chart so we can see a little bit better. So DXY, guys, it's the dollar actually had a downturn yesterday because, of course, of the inflation report, but at the moment, I mean, we're still sitting, around this pattern over here. So one line over here, one line now over here, and there is a possibility we're going to see the dollar keep going down maybe to 103. So potentially down to this area over here of support. So if this happens, of course, it's going to put more fuel for this rally of Bitcoin and the crypto and also stocks. But then after that, we have to be careful because we could see a reversal to go to the upside. So, but again, very difficult to say right now. We can go also on the daily chart and see what happens, with the DXY. I mean, that was actually a very good move we picked up in advance, but at the moment, I really urge you to be very careful, and I'm going to show you something quite interesting. I'm going to connect all these points over here, guys. From the daily point of view, right now, the DXY could have a bounce from here. So I'm saying that it could be a short-term consolidation for BTC, maybe down to 64 to 65,000, because as you can see here, the DXY could actually be pumping back a little bit to the upside. So we're gonna see from here to here. As for people that don't know this, but DXY has a negative correlation with Bitcoin. So when this one goes up, Bitcoin goes down. So even from here, we touch an important level of support, and what we could be seeing could be a potential pushback to roughly here at 104.9, and then a continuation to the downside, because even here looks like the DXY has formed a potential channel, like a downward channel, and it could be possible to then continue to go to the downside from here. So that could be definitely a possibility. We can even see how low we could go to. So looking at this chart over here, even we touched the 38.2% Fibonacci. I could be expecting see like another push back to this 105, and then continuation down to the 61.8 Fibonacci, 102.8. So that could be actually a quite interesting point. So looking at the charts again from here, we could be seeing down, we're going to go have a little bit of a pullback, and then continue to go down at 102.8. And of course, if this happens, then I can expect BTC to potentially go back to all-time high, maybe $75,000. If it crash even more, oh, that's going to be incredible. But I don't think it's going to be happening right now. As you know, my target is the following, and this is going to be for a blow-off top of Bitcoin going over $100,000. And as you can see, what I do usually is to have a look at this chart over here of the DXY, and then we calculate all the points. And what I think it can be happening is that the DXY could be falling down to roughly 93 to 95. So 1, 2, 3, and then that's what are going to be happening. Look also at the monthly chart, guys. Very important, very important. Is printing a potential bearish engulfing candle. If this is going to happen, of course, then we could be likely going down to roughly 95 to 96 for the DXY. If this happens, Bitcoin will be over $100,000 for, I'm not going to say for sure, but very likely. Also, let's have a look at yesterday, our 2 years Treasury yield, which I literally stated that the 2 years Treasury yield, it's very important to detect movements within Bitcoin, because it's a very good leading indicator. So the bond market always leads and then stocks lag. So we said yesterday, that the 2 years Treasury yield was forming a bear flag. So from here we said literally, you can even go to see my previous video, and I said what's happening right now is this, and then we are looking at a bear flag from here to here, from here to here, and then look what happened. Retested over here and boom, to the downside again. So that was actually a beautiful movement we saw. We cooked actually this when it was roughly around here, and we said this is going to be a bear flag. It's bearish for the 2 years for the Treasury yield, which also this one has a negative correlation with Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin of course went up, this one went down. So great to those of you who actually listened to what I had to say. And also we can see from the 2 years yield was going to be the next move, just in anticipation to see, you know, for BTC, just to what to expect in the next let's say few days. And we can see as well, like, you know, that we're going to go from here. We can see we are really from the daily chart, it could be going down a little bit more, but again, from here we could be expecting a rebound again. So it could be something like this. I'm gonna go, let's say I go one line over here, and then we could be seeing a potential dip from here back to here, and then to continue to go down, because again, what could be expecting that the 2 years yield should be going down to maybe 4 or even to 3.5, and that is going to be very bullish, of course, for stocks and crypto. And we can see also on the daily chart, you can see even better potentially on the weekly chart, we could be seeing a potential formation of a head and shoulder pattern. So we have a shoulder over here like that, head, another shoulder, and if this is going to break, guys, that's going to be interesting. And this could actually is going to be breaking if you're going to have a stock market crash. You're going to have like a potential, like, you know, deflation or something like that. We could be going down actually around this area. We can see also with the Fibonacci retracement, it can bring exactly to 2% Treasury yield. If this happens, guys, it's going to be due to like a stock market crash, a deflationary bust, or something like this. But at the moment, I mean, it looks like, you know, there could be a potential head and shoulder forming, and if this happens, of course, that's going to be very positive right now for stocks and crypto. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. But of course, if you want proper analysis on BTC, but also altcoins, daily analysis every single day, trading ideas and all of that, join our VIP group, link in the description below. But also, if you want to learn how to trade from me, I also have a pro course. It's called Pro Course, where you can pretty much learn everything that I know. Is a crypto pro course, how to trade 22 hours long, where he's going to teach you from A to Z how to trade this cryptocurrency market. Guys, I really hope you're going to have a great day, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for the next video.